You know, as the next graduating class, it definitely doesn't feel like it, right? I mean, it's tough. And with COVID especially, it's almost like our high school experience was just a fading memory. Something we struggle to recall, but swear it meant something. I mean, I don't know about you, but I really feel like a piece of me was taken away, and there was nothing I could have done about it. But as I sit here, ready to name off all these regrets, all these possibilities, and all these friends I could have made, I still smile and live like the next person. These regrets and anxieties over the past years allowed me to become who I am today. And it's not because I want to come off as strong or show off how unfazed I am, but it's just simply the fact that when I go to sleep, there's a new day awaiting for me. And who knows, maybe the regrets I ponder on reward me tenfold the next day. Or maybe it gets worse. It's just life. Spontaneous and mysterious as it is, we should look forward to the unknown, for the many possibilities it has in store for us. There's a popular phrase which I'm sure you know, and it's to live in the moment. As someone who's always been pressured about my future goals and aspirations, these past 2 years have really made me reflect and think about this phrase. Because over the course of those years, I've really taken that to heart. The past is gone, and I mean, the future isn't here yet, so the present moment is really all we have. What we do with it will shape the future. If we focus on making the present moment as good as it can be, and practice that as a continuum, you will find that lots of stress falls away, happiness arises, and we become more in the flow of time and events instead of slaves to them. If we can be happy in the journey to a goal, the goal has a far better chance of materializing. Kind of like the nature of the universe, right? It's finely balanced, and it constantly seeks that state of equilibrium. For us to be in accord with that effort is enjoy the journey. So perhaps things for you right now are chaotic. So what's good about that? Well, out of chaos comes great change. Scientists see this at an atomic level. We are made of such particles and exist immersed in them. And chaos is an unnatural state. It cannot last very long. So if you are willing, attach to the science that discovered it and commit to balance. Who condensed science into a practical day-to-day lifestyle? Many, among them physicists, scientists like Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein, Carl Sagan, and others before them and since them. All the forces of the universe naturally flow toward good, so if we believe it and trust it, we can definitely live it and breathe it. So, to leave this off, I would just like to say one last thing. There is this ongoing show right now called One Piece. It's a cartoon, and it follows this unique character, Luffy, that seeks this treasure of unimaginable value. And throughout the show, Luffy goes on this journey to find the treasure. And you would think that the show would revolve solely around finding this treasure, but actually recently has just surpassed 1,000 episodes, and each of them being around 24 minutes. And the treasure has yet to be found. What has been for sure though, is that along the journey, Luffy has made irreplaceable friends. He has learned these lessons that most people would not have learned in a million years. And so what relationships, what lessons, what wisdom, what experiences would he have made if he were to do a one-way trip to the treasure? He connected with the world and those around him, and so his journey became the longest part of the destination, and the destination was just that. It was those unforgettable moments. There were moments that immortalized his journey, and in the end, that is what the treasure meant to provide. On the journey to reach one's goal, they will not become the same person. That is why the journey is the most important part. Live your life spontaneously. For our friend Luffy shows that without the journey, he would not have become who he is today. Thanks for listening.